In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the 5 biggest mistakes that exterior cleaners make when trying to get leads. These are mistakes that I've seen over and over again, from my own business to businesses that I help grow, and also exterior cleaners who have been in the game a long time. You might be making one of these, you might be making all 5, but as soon as you fix them, things can change fast. Let's get into it. Alright, here's mistake number 1, and it's a big one. Running bad ads or no ads at all. Most exterior cleaners try to grow their business using word of mouth, Facebook groups, leaflets, putting your logo and your number on your van and hoping someone calls, local recommendations, and even a bit of luck. There's nothing wrong with doing any of those things, they do help, but they're unpredictable. If you want predictable weekly leads, not just random bursts of inquiries, then paid ads are the only channel that can do that. But even the exterior cleaners who do run ads, quite often they're running terrible ads, and that's not their fault. Let me tell you what I see all the time. Boosted posts, the worst thing you can do. Rubbish before or after photos. No offer. Wrong audience targeting. No tracking. And the biggest one, no follow-up system. And then they say, Facebook ads don't work. But they do work, but only when you know what you're doing. But here's the reality. Exterior cleaning is one of the best industries for Facebook ads because homeowners understand the value. Visuals sell the service. The difference is obvious. People impulse book. And most competitors are doing ads really badly. Which means if you run ads correctly, you can stand out immediately. People think running Facebook ads is too expensive, but what's more expensive is going into the next month with a completely empty schedule. What's expensive is losing cleaning jobs to a competitor who is running ads correctly. A good campaign will fill your calendar for weeks. A bad campaign burns money and will get you nothing. If you want to scale, paid ads aren't optional anymore. They're the engine that drives consistent growth. And that leads us into number 2. Number 2, no follow-up system or slow to respond, and this one is huge. It doesn't matter how good your paid ads are, no follow-up system will absolutely kill your leads. Here's the truth, leads die in minutes, not hours. The average homeowner inquiring about exterior cleaning is messaging multiple companies at once. They're often sitting at home on their sofa just scrolling, seeing a few ads and clicking get quote on each of them. If you're responding 6 or 7 hours later, the next day, or even worse a few days later, I promise you that lead has already booked with someone else. Now here's where most exterior cleaners go wrong. They only reply once. They don't follow up if someone doesn't answer. They forget to reply. They don't check their inbox. They manually try to handle everything. They only respond when they get a chance. They have no automated messages. They don't chase old leads. And they don't send reminders or nudges. This absolutely destroys conversions. A lead isn't a job, it's an opportunity. You need a system, and when I say system, you don't need something complicated. Just someone who always answers quickly because speed is more important than anything. If you respond in the first couple of minutes, you will close 2 or 3 times more jobs. Think about restaurants. If you walk into a restaurant to eat and no one greets you in 10 minutes, you're probably going to leave. Same thing with leads. If you respond instantly, you look more professional, more trustworthy, and you're much more likely to close the job. Your leads aren't bad, your follow-up system is. Don't let slow replies burn thousands each month. Now on to mistake number 3. Mistake number 3, having a weak Google My Business profile. This one is really overlooked. Even if you get leads through Facebook, even if you get leads through TikTok, even if you get leads from people seeing your van, they still will search you on Google. People still Google you every single time. And what do they see? Well, for a lot of cleaners, it's a blurry profile photo, old pictures, no description, no services listed, no opening hours, no posts, no updates, no personality, no reason to trust you. When your Google My Business profile is empty or incomplete, quite often to the customer it makes you look new or inexperienced. Even if you've been operating for years. Your Google My Business is your digital shop front. A strong profile builds trust instantly, increases your ranking, helps you appear in local searches, gives homeowners confidence, supports your ads, improves conversions, and it brings in free organic leads. Google My Business doesn't replace your ads, but it amplifies them massively. If 2 companies give a quote, and one company's Google My Business is polished and the other one looks abandoned, guess who's going to win the job? Your Google My Business should be active, filled with photos, proof, updates, and clear information. It's one of the easiest things you can actually fix, but one of the biggest mistakes I see exterior cleaners make. So let's move on to number 4. Mistake number 4, low Google reviews. Google reviews are one of the most underrated sources of leads for exterior cleaners. Put simply, low reviews equals low trust. High reviews equals high trust and easy sales. People choose businesses on proof, reliability, and reputation. If you have 8 reviews and your custom has 98 reviews and you both quote the same job, I promise you, you're losing that job 95% of the time. Here's what most cleaners do wrong. They never ask for reviews. They ask once or twice a year. They feel awkward asking. They forget. They don't follow up. They don't make it easy. They don't automate the request. Your goal should be 2 to 5 reviews a week during busy season, and that's completely doable. The more reviews you have, the more you can charge. The more Google pushes your profile, the more organic leads you get, the more credible your ads look, and the faster the customer says yes. Reviews will literally make you money every month. And now let's move on to number 5, and one that causes the most long-term damage. Mistake number 5, weak social media presence. This one hurts a lot of businesses without them even realising. Now, I'm not saying you need to be a content creator. I'm not saying you need to go viral. I'm just saying you need to show up. Customers will see your ad or find you online and then go into your social media channels to check. Are you legit? Are you active? Do you do good work? Do you have proof? Do you have a personality? Do you show up consistently? Have you cleaned anything in the past few months? If your last post was in 2022, or your page looks empty, or you only post every 2 or 3 months, it instantly creates doubt. Social media is your credibility builder, it's your reputation, it's where your best work is. It reinforces your ads, your reviews, and your brand as a whole. You don't need fancy videos, just consistency. Photos, short clips, you talking, before and afters, literally anything is better than nothing. Having a huge social media presence gives you a big advantage, but a weak one is the silent killer. So let's recap those 5 big mistakes. Number 1, bad or no paid ads. Number 2, slow follow-up or no system. Number 3, weak Google My Business profile. Number 4, not enough Google reviews. Number 5, weak social media presence. Fixing these 5 things can transform your business. You'll get more leads, better leads, higher paying customers, more predictable bookings, a more stable income, and a business that grows every single month, not just when the weather is nice. If you want help building your own lead generation system, like the one that I've used to grow my own exterior cleaning business and the one that I use to help other businesses, then comment down below the word leads so I know you'd like help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.